Next, Theakston's Old Perculiar. 5.6%. What?
Don't bang it about too much.
You're right, actually. Yeah, because the microphone's...
And the microphone's there as well.
Right. Right, I always did have a bit of a soft spot for Old Perculiar, so this one is definitely going to get a better score than that last one.
I should hope so.
Well, it's... You've had this before, haven't you?
I can't remember. Probably. I should have thought so. 176. A bottle.
It's not a cheap one.
It's not a cheap beer. Does look like a pretty good colour though. It's a very nice dark ale, is that?
It is, yeah.
It's very dark. Very nice.
It's, yeah, you can almost completely not see through it. It's kind of Guinness coloured, really, isn't it? Oh, it's, well, I suppose it's a little bit less than that. And just a right tidy head on there as well, I think. And some beers, I found that when you get a really good beer, you get a small head, but it stays right the way to the bottom of the glass.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Anyway.
So it smells like a real beer.
That is proper. It's kind of, it's almost creamy around the sides of your face while it's in there, but there's a kind of there's kind of a darkness to it as well. It's kind of creamy and dark, and you can taste the alcohol in it. So it's creamy and dark and spiky, which is what you'd expect somehow from a proper.
You know what that tastes
ale.
like? Well, it does taste a bit like Guinness, but with something taken out.
That's interesting.
That's not a bad thing, necessarily.
Yeah, it does have a stoutiness to it. But it's not stout.
No, it's an ale. It's definitely an ale.
What has it got? Like black was it black barley or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, didn't bother telling you about it. Oh no, it does. It is a beer with mysterious origins, long lost in the mists of mash and time.
Whatever. They don't have to write some bollocks on the back of beer bottles, though, don't they?
But yeah, Old Perculiar is a perfect beer to sponsor the crime writing festival in Harrogate.
Yeah, of course it is. Whatever. Shite.
Right, yeah, because it's got a short story on the back as well.
Yeah, we don't need to hear it.
It's 5 words.
Oh no.
Okay. No, we don't need to hear it. You're absolutely right.
No.
I hadn't actually really considered the smell of it, but
To be honest, though.
it smells almost meaty.
Ew.
No, yeah, it does. It reminds me of
Slab of dead cow.
no, not cow, lamb. It's
I hate lamb. Even when I used to eat meat, I didn't like lamb.
yeah. Sometimes you get a nice piece of fresh lamb, and it smells a bit like that. That's going to put you off now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's got no lamb in it.
No,
It's
I
not
wouldn't have
lamb
thought so.
flavoured beer. But that would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
You know, we're not Italian.
But you know what? It's nice and all, and it's got some interesting depth of flavour there. But as beers go, it's not the nicest I've ever had. It really isn't. It just tastes like a bit like a stout that's just not sort of, I don't know, been aborted or something.
Well, we're going to make a stout here at Theakston's today. We
Yeah.
almost finished it, but we can't be arsed now.
No, we'll just call it ale instead.
Yeah. That is interesting. Well, you know, I know where you're coming from, but I'm not sure I agree.
Mm.
Nah, there's a lot of flavour to that one.
Well, there is a lot of flavour there, and I'll give you, it's a nice beer, but it just doesn't quite do it for me. That
Okay.
it's not got the. I don't know what it is that's missing like that. I really don't, because I can taste the hops and I can taste everything else in there that's meant to be there, but it just doesn't.
So it's not overly hoppy, is it?
No, it isn't.
It's more malty than hoppy, but it wouldn't do if all beers had exactly
Well, no,
the
obviously.
same taste. We certainly wouldn't be doing this right now, would we?
You know, we'd be a bit bored, in fact.
Yeah. In fact, really, if all beers tasted the same, we'd probably stick to coffee.
Mm.
It certainly wouldn't be any kind of conversation thing.
No, you're right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this beer tastes very, very nice. It tastes just like the last one. Would be a bit boring. Anyway, I kind of like it, but it's not my favourite. So I'm going to give this a 7, I think.
7?
Yeah. I wouldn't pay the price for it, put it that way.
What's 176?
Yeah, I wouldn't pay that for
What
it.
would you say it's worth then?
I don't know, about 40 maybe.
140 is all.
Yeah. Couldn't pay any more than that.
I remember having this on draft
Yeah.
in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. That was the first time I ever tasted it, and well, it was probably about 140 then. But it's gone back quite a long time.
Hmm.
And that's for a pint, not 500ml.
Yeah.
But right, okay. So the thing is, I don't think it's possible to make a beer like that for less than 140. I can't really see the I can't see they're going to make any money out of it.
Mm.
Because, regardless of you saying it doesn't really seem to have anything else other than it being just like a half-assed stout. It's a lot stronger than the usual stout. There's a bit more in it. There's 5.6 that one. It seems to me like it takes quite a lot of effort and ingredients to make this. Because
Well, I'm sure it does.
it hasn't got anything missing, has it? It's not like you drink it and there's a bit, you kind of think, oh, there's like a little hole there where a flavour could go if they could have been bothered. Right. Oh, yeah. Could do something soft to put that down on.
Yeah.
What you said? 7?
Yeah. a
7.
I think that's a fair price for that. A 7?
It's not a price, is it? It's a score.
Shut up.
Well, I'm going to give it 8.
Really?
Yeah,
Is that all? I think you really, really loved it.
I do. I do, but I'm not
He's
that bad
really
at it.
mean with his scores.
Yeah, when I give something a 9 or a 10, you'll know about it.
Oh, you know.
Because if you don't like it that much, I'll drink yours for you. 176 for a bottle. Yeah, that seems about right.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer to get it on offer. But,
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't you always? Obviously.
well, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually, when you can get like, as I do in Sainsbury's, 2 bottles for £3, 150. Yeah, good.
Let's
Yeah.
not do advertisements here.
Yeah, you're right. Actually,
Yeah.
fuck off, Sainsbury's.
Yeah, you bunch of pricks.
I mean, I went down to Sainsbury's earlier on, and it just didn't have any good offers on beer. We had to go somewhere else. We had to go somewhere we don't bloody like anyway.
Yeah.
It really pissed me off.
What is it with you people and your beer? Anyway,
yeah,
right.
yeah, so basically that is 7.5 out of 10.